What is going on, you stark raving lunatics? Luna Classic continues to soar. Guys, we called it on the charts. You can't do any better than what we did already. Now, if you like this content, make sure that you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell to be notified of future content, and make sure that you leave a comment down below. That helps me out directly. The question today is, do you trust Terraform Labs? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. The reason that I bring that up is because it's very important today. We've got some news here. Terraform Labs and the SEC lawyer spar over whistleblower in court. Now, here is the thing. There is a whistleblower who came forward and said that, yeah, Do Kwon and Terraform Labs, they were doing bad stuff and that they were responsible for the DPEG, but they never named the whistleblower. Though many filings in the SEC case were made under the seal, Judge Jed Rakoff reportedly suggested that nothing would remain confidential should the matter go to trial. And that's going to be the important part. They need to know exactly who it was, because here's what's going on. The SEC and Terraform Labs lawyers are arguing over these points right now that they keep flip-flopping. The SEC reiterated its claim that Terra and Kwon committed fraud using the Luna token, citing sealed evidence provided by an unnamed whistleblower. Kwon's and Terra's legal team reportedly argued the SEC was flip-flopping on the issue of the UST depegging on the dollar. The SEC has misrepresented Do Kwon's statements. The whistleblower, whose name we are not supposed to say, he withheld some of his recordings. So there's not a lot of recordings, and they're going to produce all of the recordings. Look, the SEC cannot afford another big loss. I can tell you that right now. The SEC has been under the gun, especially Gary Gensler. Goldman Gary has been under the gun for a while because of his lack of wins, shall we say? He is not having the best run with cryptocurrency, and he's just making it up as he goes. And he's trying to do he's trying to govern by enforcement, which is not working out very well. The arguments came in a hearing with the U.S. District Court, which Judge Rakoff suggested none of the filings made under seal would remain confidential should the case go to trial. On November 28th, the judge approved a confidential treatment of certain materials filed by Jump Crypto, the firm under scrutiny for its alleged involvement in the events leading to the depegging of the UST. Also, remember, we still have something going on with Genesis. Genesis has stolen the blockchain, the Luna Classic block. They've stolen the proprietary model from Luna Classic and refuse, by the way, to provide evidence of that, saying it doesn't really matter because Luna Classic's dead anyway. Okay, so you can, guys, it's getting crazy here, okay? And I get the sense, just based on the information that is getting leaked out as we watch these filings, that Terraform Labs is going to come out looking a lot better than we initially thought, okay? Should Judge Rakoff deny motions of summary judgment, the SEC case against Terra and Do Kwon will start in January 2024. Sentencing for convicted former CEO Sam Bankman-Fried is scheduled for March of 2024, and the trial of former Celsius Alex Mashinsky is expected in September of 2024. Now, those two don't matter, but it is part of cryptocurrency, so we are going to mention it. Now, moving on, there's a couple governance things here that you don't need to worry about, but the pay-per-job governance has passed. So we've got some clarity about what's going to happen next. We've got 2.3.2 coming out very, very soon. Cosmos Didex airdrop. People, that's not real. And the proposed Project Echo morphing USTC into a gas token does not appear like it's going to get the support. There's not a lot of support for it. So I think that's going to be a dead stick there. Now, Terra, now trading $1.285 billion over the last 24 hours, while USTC dipped down from the sixes all the way down to 58, actually went to 5,000 for a little while, 5 cents. So 406 million in volume. But let's look at the chart right here. Guys, this is the same thing that's been happening, and I've been calling it. And look, I'm going to keep calling it until I'm wrong, right? There will be a moment where we just kind of reach the top. But I told you this was going to happen. Look at this. I mean, it's picture perfect, right? Like if I put this right on top of it, it is picture perfect, right? Now, I called it. I said, look, it's got to have a moment here, right? Well, so here's the issue that's going on in the markets right now, so you guys can understand. And we're going to look at this thing right here to continue moving up. And the next goal right now is going to be 33. So it looks like, resistance. I told you guys 26 was going to be the next resistance area. This is going to be a little bit of a fight. Now, if we make it through this, then the next area is 3,000. So 3,000 becomes the point of resistance. Probably wick up just a little bit, but it looks pretty much like that, right? Now, you might be asking yourself, why did this happen? Why did we get this nice little run? Why did this happen? And the answer to that is actually very simple. What happened was in Qatar last night, yesterday, there was a lot of conversation about Qatar and the Qatari government wanting to get into Bitcoin and were willing to buy up to $500 billion worth of Bitcoin in order to make sure that they were deep and heavy into this market. And that sent the price of Bitcoin absolutely soaring. Now, here's the thing. Will this cool down? Well, no, not really. There's got to be a retracement, obviously. But at this point, we've got gold at an all-time high, a store of value. We've got Bitcoin not at an all-time high, but starting to recover and having a beautiful, beautiful run. You can only go from where you are right now. So Bitcoin continues to absolutely soar. Qatar is coming in heavy. Bitcoin ETFs are coming in heavy. Guys, it's about to get very, very serious in cryptocurrency. Now, Bitcoin is going to be the one that runs first, and everything else is going to be dragged along with it. But the Luna Classic ecosystem has started to rebuild. It's started to recover. And I think the next step here is we're going to continue on our way up. There will be a retracement. Make sure that you manage your risk accordingly. There will be a retracement. And based on this analysis, based on where we are right now, I'm going to give you a number here, and you're not going to like it, but I'm going to give you a number here and tell you where I think we're going to potentially retrace. And we're going to take it from the biggest pivot move that we've had so far. We could come back down to about 1,200, maybe 1,500, maybe even 1,700, 3 zeros at this point. And that would be in line with your standard fib retracement. That's kind of the way this looks right now. So don't forget that there is a retracement coming. The higher we go up, the lower the retracement level obviously will become over the short term. Long term, we might even hit some of these lower level, but we're looking to be in good position right now. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's not financial advice. My name is Bleaves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you that you take the time to come listen to me rant every single day. It does not fall on deaf ears. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again